been about a month now since I've returned from the Fallout fan celebration, and how it's absolutely changed the entire trajectory of my life for the better. Just brought me back to everything that ever made me sit down and start Twitch streaming and ultimately YouTube. I had the most delightful time in Nevada. From the moment that I touched down in Vegas, I just want to say, like, for some reason, every single human being that I interacted with during that weekend, like, I'm talking every single airport employee, any food employee. I went to the dispensary, Planet 13. That felt like a freaking theme. But I could make a whole video talking about that dispensary and how cool that was to get off the plane, take an Uber straight to that dispo because my nerves were rattled and I was traveling by myself. I went to the Fallout fan celebration. I'm literally just a girl, y'all. I'm just a teenage 27-year-old girl. Not teenage, but like, that's how I feel sometimes in my brain when I'm like running around by myself. I'm like, oh my god, I'm just like a teenage girl. What am I doing? It's just how I feel. So I was a wreck emotionally. My anxiety was going, and that was just really cool to go and sit down and hang out. Actually, I think I took a photo when I was in, oh yeah, this is me hitting. So that was really, really fun. Okay, so that was the first thing that happened, and I had gotten pizza right away at that dispo before going. I went to the Millennium Fandom Bar, and that was so cool and fun. They have, like, so many things, like, all around the bar that are, like, video game themed and stuff like that. The entire bar was just super cool. But this bar was really small. Like, there was so many people there. Like, instantly, I was just like, here's my people. Like, I walked in the bar, and I was just like, wow, everyone here is so cool. But that bar needs, like, more space or something. Whoever next year for the Fallout fan celebration, that Thursday before, someone please, can we pre-plan at a larger venue? Because there's so many of us, and a lot of people just ended up hanging out outside the bar, and there's not really a proper place outside that bar to, like, hang out. You could walk from that bar to, like, Fremont Street or whatever, and that's what we ended up doing. And that was really, really fun. So I got to experience Fremont Street for the very first time. That was just super cool, being able to walk around there with other people who I just randomly met up with there. Like, anyone that I met at this, I only knew one person on Twitter. Shout out, Ghoul City, my guy, the freaking hookup, okay? Just shout out. I only literally knew one person. And yeah, I was like, yo, what's up? You're going to the Fallout fan celebration? Me too. Hope to see you there. Let me know what's good. He was like, yeah, there's this, pre-party. Are you going to be there? I was like, yeah, my plane lands just a few hours before. I'll head straight there. And then, like, it was just like, I now have so many new friends. Like, the reason why I've taken so much time to digest the trip is, like, I'm so emotional about it. And I was like, I can't, it's so hard for me to sit down and record a video without crying, because I'm like, I cannot tell y'all, like, I'm the girl who's grown up loving this game, this franchise, Fallout, my entire life. And I've never had the opportunity in my entire life to be able to talk to so many people who also like Fallout. And then it's just like, it's like, why my entire life I've had issues making friends with people. Hanging out with a bunch of people who enjoy Fallout in a very, like, serious way like I do made me realize, like, I've never had issues making friends. Never. I did not have a problem speaking to anyone there. And usually, like, I've gotten this feeling a lot, like, being at anime and cosplay conventions. And this is why I love anime and cosplay conventions. But it was like, it took my feelings of feeling so welcomed finally somewhere where, like, because I don't feel like I fit in anywhere in the world, especially, like, growing up and going to school. I had no girl friends, especially. Like, there was some guys who liked World of Warcraft because their dad liked it or something. But, like, the things that I liked, and when I could not find other people who really liked those things, I would have to connect with kids my age with things like music and fashion, and I couldn't really share video games because they didn't even have, like, the mental capacity so much for that. They wouldn't sit down and play video games like that. And so it's just been so hard for me. Like, I've dropped all my childhood friends. I don't speak to anyone that I ever went to school with or anything like that. Like, I don't have friends that I know in real life. I don't have real life friends. But, like, after this celebration, I do. If you're somebody who's socially awkward in any way, if you have anxiety, if you're just, like, autistic, like, off the rails, fucking crazy autistic, like, you stumble over your words and you're just, like, super socially awkward, please just find a convention that is themed around your favorite thing. Like, I thought, literally, like, throughout my life, for the past, like, 7 years, becoming a Twitch streamer is the whole reason why I had the luxury and opportunity and privilege of going to anime and cosplay and gaming conventions. And I've slowly been getting that feeling, that dose of, like, oh my god, it's just for a weekend, it's a place in the world where I feel like I belong. And that was times 1,000. I sat here, I was like, I'm gonna talk about my whole trip. I'm sitting here, I just started telling y'all about the trip, about just going to the pre-party the night before, and I'm, like, trying to hold in tears. Like, this is why, like, it's like, how would just attending a silly event about your favorite video game change your life? This is how. Because I've gotten over things that I thought were wrong with me. My whole life. Nothing's wrong with me. I get along spectacularly well with other people who we like the same things. And I've just had an incredibly hard time with the way that I look. People, I just don't usually have the opportunity to hang out with people who like the same things that I like, and then I have to pretend to be a different person. You know, I have to, like what everybody else likes in order to fit in. And for once, like, for a freaking weekend, I didn't have to do that. And I made so many friends in real life, in person. Like, I've been to so many anime and cosplay conventions, both alone and with other people, right? And, like, I was a little nervous going to this alone because, for instance, earlier this year, I went to an anime and cosplay convention alone in Orlando, and all I did was walk around by myself. It's not like I actually talked to anyone or anything. So it's always a hit or miss. You can go to one of these events, and you could just not make any friends at all. But at least it's still fun. Like, I still had a lot of fun. It's just that, like, I was live streaming the whole time, and I didn't, like, actually try to talk to anyone. So there at the fan celebration, I was going to live stream. I was going to try to live stream on Twitch with my camera and everything like that. But the service was so bad in Good Springs. And I also made the decision, once I realized that I was making friends and, like, talking to people, and I didn't have to, like, look like I was busy or something. Because sometimes, like, when I'm walking around alone, I get a little, like, nervous being a pretty girl. You don't want, like, a group of guys, stopping you and, like, bothering you or whatever. Especially at anime and cosplay conventions, there's people who drop off their teenagers, like high school age boys, and they're all walking around in a group. Like, you don't, as an adult woman, I just don't want to stop and even talk to them. You know what I mean? So sometimes I, like, will purposely, if I'm alone, I try to look like I'm super preoccupied, like vlogging, recording, live streaming, and that way it keeps my interactions with people short because, I'm, like, busy. So I didn't do that at all at the fan celebration because I was just so happy, like, being there. and having fun and meeting people. Also, the weather sucked. I wish, like, the worst thing was the weather. That was the worst thing, unfortunately. But I just have to say, like, I literally took this picture of my eyes tearing up while on the bus. That was me on the bus to, from Prim. You'd get on a shuttle to go back and forth between Buffalo Bills. Also, Buffalo Bills was just so cool to stay in, by the way. And then you pull up, right? And I was just like that's the hill that, like, the game starts on. And then this is, like, the Pioneer Saloon statue. Me at the Pioneer Saloon. Sorry, I'm, like, sharing this on my phone, but, like, I suck at editing and stuff like that. And I just really wanted to record a video of, like, talking about this and sharing it. I've posted a lot of these photos already on, like, my Twitter or maybe my Instagram, and I made, you know, a bunch of videos and stuff like that, but I just thought I would share more and go over it. I posted this on Twitter, and it's probably now one of my most liked tweets ever. Like, I almost got 3,000 likes, and it's just the dog. Yo, this dog cosplayer, though, like, so good. There was Joshua Grams doing the Spider-Man meme. Like, I was so happy to be there, you know, and I can't wait to go back. I can't wait for May, West Virginia. There's gonna be a Fallout 76, like, your girl, like, I don't even know, like, Fallout New Vegas is my favorite, but the whole reason I'm here, the whole reason I'm talking to you with a really nice vlogging camera, the whole reason why I'm a Twitch streamer, the whole reason why I'm a Fallout content creator is because of 76. And to go from going to an event about my favorite Fallout, New Vegas, and there they announced another Fallout event. I'm gonna drive up. That's what I'm thinking. From Florida. West Virginia is gonna be like 13-hour or so drive. But I'm gonna drive up. And, like, yeah, the Fallout brain rot, it's so real. Like, right before I left to the Fallout fan celebration, I was looking forward, you know, World of Warcraft has midnight and player housing just came out. I have no desire at all whatsoever. It's, like, completely erased. I've completely erased all desire to play World of Warcraft right now. I am still looking forward to Burning Crusade Classic. That's happening in, like, a month or 2 months or so, at the end of January, I think. I think the pre-patch begins in the middle of January. Anyways, so I'm going to be playing and streaming that on Twitch. But aside from that, I'm playing through Fallout New Vegas again. I'm doing an evil playthrough. I saw today on Twitter, there was this really, really cool long 15 mod that, like, expands the hell out of the game and adds tons of quests and I don't know. I might download that once I'm done with my evil playthrough. I haven't done an evil playthrough of Fallout New Vegas in so long, so I was like, let me be super evil and see, like, things that I might not remember. I'm starting the DLCs tomorrow morning. And I might play that long 15 mod. Like, I'm just so Fallout brain rot. Like, it's like, I thought I was, like, gonna come home and plan for BlizzCon and play World of Warcraft, because I'm, like, on Twitch, I'm like, I need to pander to a bigger audience. I need to do something that I actually want to do day in and day out. And there's only 2 things that I could ask myself to wake up and do every single day, and it's either play some sort of version of Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, or Fallout 76. I just don't like Fallout 4 that much. Like, I'll play it. Or play World of Warcraft forever. Like, those are the 2 things that I know I can do all the time. And I know that with World of Warcraft, because of the PC audience, and it's a huge category on Twitch and stuff, like, I would just like to grow on Twitch, get Twitch partner, you know, that whole thing. But at the same time, like, I can't win over my Fallout brain rot. I can't win. I can't let it go. Mm-mm. It has me in a complete chokehold. Todd Howard and the team at Bethesda has me in a chokehold. Not literally, but you know. I'm so excited. We have just a few days now until Fallout on Prime Season 2 is all gonna be about Fallout New Vegas. I'm such a lucky girl. That's it. Yeah, I got to go to Fallout New Vegas today, and it was like the best thing ever. And then I'm planning for May, West Virginia, Fallout 76 Day. I'm just so happy and I'm so thankful because I'd been looking forward to going to the Fallout New Vegas fan celebration for years. And I was like, you know, I'll get around to it. I'll get around to it. And then it was like this year, a month before the celebration, I was like, I have to go. I don't know why. Like, randomly, I was just like, I need to get a plane ticket. I need to go. And so I went. And I'm so happy that I did. And I want to post a video about it. I had to yap. I have to yap and tell everybody how I feel, and I could not record this video without crying. This is why I'm a VTuber, y'all. And this is why, like, you're gonna constantly see my content going back and forth from seeing my real face and seeing the VTube character. I am just so freaking emotional. And so, you know, like, I don't mind appearing on camera and stuff like that. But I feel like I can provide a higher entertainment value when I'm not worried about what I look like and if my eyes are tearing up and if I'm making people uncomfortable by, like, crying on camera. So, you know, for YouTube videos, it's cute and all. But yes, on my Twitch streams, I'm just continuing to be a VTuber. I'm really loving it. I'm really enjoying it. I would love if I could get more people to just understand it. A little difficult, I guess, especially when I do things like show up like this, no VTubing, and they're like, wow, you're such a pretty girl, Wayne, because I want to be an anime girl sometimes. Because I like my VTube character. Because I like the whole VTubing. It's like puppeteering, but digital, okay? That's why I like it. And it's me. It's another version of me. That's what she is. So anyways, yeah. Ugh. Like I said, I thought I was coming home and playing World of Warcraft. And just getting back to regular VTubing activities. Instead, my entire life has returned to being all about Fallout. And I can't complain. And so I'm just happy. And yeah, that's it. That's my life and what happened and how the Fallout fan celebration changed my life. And I wanted to make this video more so rambling on about what exactly I did and what happened in a sequence of events, but I guess I'm gonna have to try again with another video, or maybe sit around on a Twitch stream and do, like, I don't know. It's just, there's so many thoughts, there's so many things I'm thankful for, so much that happened, and I'm happy. I love Fallout. Thank you, everyone. Anything to do. Todd Howard, Bethesda. Thank you. And the Fallout fan celebration people. Thank you.